Hey everybody!
God damn it. I was going to do a cool intro and then you interrupted me.
Oh, well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey everybody.
I think I heard a door open.
Yeah,
I really think I heard a door open.
Oh, your cat jumped up there and was like,
I'm gonna interrupt Sean.
the whole fucking clan over here.
As soon as you go down to eat this time, Bonnie's just like,
I'm not doing it again. We're already.
I wanted to hear it. I didn't get to hear it.
We're introed in.
Just tell me what you were gonna say,
that
just
was
so
it.
that I know what the cool intro is. Just hey everybody.
Hey everybody. Like,
That's not cool.
It was cool in my eyes.
Now Darth Vader had been like, hello, everyone.
Well, I thought you were gonna say like, pretend you're Darth Vader. I'm like, you have failed me for the last time. On cool intros. Hey everybody, this is Two Guys in the Dark.
You have failed me for the last time.
I'm your host, Captain Cool. That's my name, not Sean. And
Yeah.
my co-host, the butt chugger of bananas, the wild Samoan
God damn it!
destroyer hipster.
Stop at the butt chugger of bananas.
I added destroyer that time. Samoan something. VJ.
Hi everybody.
You stole my intro, you son of a bitch. Alright, so what's happened this week?
Shit, did I do anything this week?
Well, that'd be cool. That's a quick one.
Saw Deadpool 2 twice.
Yeah, like, you text me this morning, like, oh, we're gonna go see Deadpool.
No, I've been telling you all week that we were gonna go see Deadpool. I think my phone's off, but no, it's on. I saw a movie.
Not telling you didn't. I don't know. I thought you meant you and Leslie. And then
no, it was me and it was supposed to be me, you, and Johnny, and then we were gonna do a little review on the podcast.
I found out this morning about this plan that's apparently been going on. I
sent you a message 2 days ago.
You said
when I said Johnny was going to be on the podcast, and then you said,
not, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, he's not here.
Yeah,
he was supposed to be here, and then you said,
"Cool,
sweet." So I just thought you knew. I thought you read the message and said, "Okay, sweet." And then today, I realized you didn't. But it's all good. We figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to see the movie for almost nothing, so it's all good.
Yeah, I got the movie pass thing where you can do like four movies a month for $10. It's pretty sweet.
And it's like you're paying for one movie.
And I already had my ticket loaded up when I got there. She just swiped my card like, there you go, here's your tickets. And then I ran off and left BJ because the movie started at 5:05 and we didn't get there until about 5:05.
Well, actually, I was coming out of the bathroom and Leslie was getting popcorn at 5:05, and as soon as we walked into the movie theater and sat down, the credits started. Or the damn previews started, not the credits.
The trailers.
Trailers, that's the one.
You were lucky because I was mad. I was like, I always like to get there early. I'm like, I missed the commercials before the trailers. I almost missed them. Which I hate them, but still I like to get there super early.
The trailers were so fucking long. They put every fucking trailer they could before this movie.
Yeah, because it's a big movie and they want everybody to.
Yeah, but all the trailers for all the movies that we watched, they all looked stupid. There was one I was really like, I have to go see this.
What?
Predator. I was like, I gotta go see the Predator.
Oh, there's Predator, Queen, the Queen.
Yeah,
movie.
I said I had to go see that one too.
And I thought Tag looked really good.
But I didn't really care for the something movie, whatever it was, with the Muppets.
Oh, I actually want to see that too.
I didn't really care for it.
The Happy Time Murders.
I'll see it, but I don't want to, I'm not going to theaters to see it.
Oh, I wouldn't go.
Unless I get Movie Pass and nothing else comes out that month.
I think it's going to be interesting.
But it's set for a month when a bunch of good stuff drops. So
it's going to be hit or miss. It's either going to be really bad or really good.
I think it was all summed up in the preview.
Well.
I was like, I'll be alright.
So, also this
Miss
week...
Piggy did it. I'm calling it now. She's killing everybody.
So earlier this week I was pushing buggies and a fucking... this lady comes out of her car and tells me the story that she took her car to a workshop and they said a buggy hit her car. And she's like, hey, can you not hit my car? I'm like, okay. I was just gonna go and hit every car on my way up to the store. And like, I'm like, okay, that's sure. And in my head, I'm like, I want to hit her car now. Like, I had no intentions of it. And then as soon as she
I
said
would
it,
have just started hitting everyone's car but hers. Like, oh yeah. You're good.
In her head, that's what we do. Like, hey, don't hit this car. She like pointed, don't hit this one. I'm like, okay, it took everything I had to not call her stupid.
You stupid bitch.
that was like in my head the whole time.
Shit.
Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be like a story, a double story. They're kind of connected. The first thing is, I went to a funeral this week, and my cousin died.
Which one?
It's my, you know my cousin Chris?
Yeah.
No, he's alive.
Oh,
he's
shit.
Alive. He's alive.
Oh, fuck. I was like, what?
He's alive. His aunt died.
Okay.
It's his dad's sister.
I shouldn't sound so relieved, but I was like, that was a terrible way to come out. Real reactions, because this podcast is so hardcore. So, Chris is dead. What?
I didn't say that. I was like, guess, he's like, who died? I'm like,
and then I would have had to rip him a new one on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, he's so lame, he had to die. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't say, but that would be fucked up, man.
His aunt died, and we went to the funeral, and it was like a lesbian church, which was kind of interesting. So yeah, like the past.
Is it like you have to be a lesbian to
No,
go
no.
there,
I think you could be a guy, but just so happened there weren't any, and the pastor had a wife, and it was kind of. I mean, it was cool. Like
very forward thinking.
Yeah, and I was like, well, this is definitely neat. This is like this is something, you know.
This is the place for me.
Yeah, this is neat.
Wouldn't be too bad.
But also, like my this kid, he's like my 12th cousin. You remember that episode where I talked about where I beat up some retarded kids?
Yeah.
Well, this is about to come back into play. One of them, he's like my 12th cousin. He's not really related to me, but he let's see. Okay, so
sent you a friend request on Facebook?
No, but I had been on his Facebook page, and like he was posing with his Olympic medals, and I think you get those for participation. And he's like, look at the gold around my neck or something, like he's showing off like they're like fucking rat chains. And like he's a horrible, horrible human being. In fact, he's dating this like 40-year-old black woman, and she had a kid that they think is his, but he's like 100% black, and he's like white. So he has his not real baby, or it's a real baby, but not his baby, right? And then like my parents went to my grandmother's house when they found out about my cousin dying, and like he was there with like a whole bunch of shitty other people, and that little baby was running around. It's a little black baby that's running around, and they called it Monkey.
Wow.
I think that's the kid's name, or at least its nickname.
Damn.
Hey, get over here, Monkey! And I'm like, holy shit.
You know, it's funny too, because like the one night of the week that literally every black man was at my job.
Yeah.
The only white person there was like, we're all just a bunch of worker monkeys today, aren't we? And I looked at him and I said, because we're black? And he was like, oh no, never that. I was just like, kind of feels like you, like everybody else would have said worker bees. The one white guy had to say worker monkeys. Like, when has that ever been a saying?
Oh, please.
Worker monkeys.
Oh, good. Oh, who's this white guy? We gotta go.
It was it's just the white guy.
Just a white guy?
His name's Austin.
Oh,
Like,
I didn't know his name was actually just a white guy.
I mean, like, I wasn't just gonna like throw his whole name out there. So like, the Counter Clan comes around and or the KKK comes around and enlists him. Hey, we like you. We like your jokes. You're part of the clan now.
And also, the same guy I'm talking about, he somehow got a hold of our amazing mayor. Oh, he's not mayor yet, but he's gonna be. he got a hold of Kane's number and was like texting and calling him constantly, harassing our beloved almost mayor.
Your cousin?
Yeah.
How?
Apparently he was at this thing that Kane was at, and there's like a special thing for retard kids. I mean, special ed people. And
he was just trying to collect heat.
And like, I guess there was like a thing, a paper with his number on it that someone had, like someone who was organizing it. And I guess he got a hold of it because he's a horrible piece of shit, and he got a hold of it and like was like, and then like started texting and calling him until like he either changed his number or blocked him. What a
interesting.
What a piece of shit.
Well,
so are we glad I beat him up now?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of. Yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
Comes full circle now.
Thank you for everything you've done for this world.
In the past, we're like, Sean's a fucking piece of shit. But like, how do we know that all the people you beat up are going to turn out like this?
Yeah, I did.
Turns out the next one's like harassing Mick Foley, and we're like, you know what? He's got to go too.
Oh shit! So we're going to introduce a new segment this week. It's called Video of the Week, and we watched it right before we started this, and you can find this video. I'm going to post it on our Facebook page. And this one is a video I thought was awesome. It's He-Man, and he goes, "Hey," a lot.
Hey, yeah, 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 yeah.
It's based on the song,
What's Going On?
I think the song's called What's Up or something.
Something like that.
Something like that, but it's by Four Non-Blondes. But He-Man redoes it in a much better version than they did. And we're going to post it on our Facebook page, Two Guys in the Dark. So follow us there and you can see this video. I feel like we're bribing them with treats.
Treats.
We'll give you a treat if you follow us.
I like Reese cups. Give me a Reese cup. I'll follow.
You don't follow our fucking Facebook page?
I don't know, actually. I really don't. Probably not.
We're going to find out after this.
Genuinely, after I said that, I was like, do I follow our Facebook page?
Alright, so.
I guess I need to follow our Twitter page, too.
Yeah. So,
but I don't even have a Twitter, so no, I'm not going to do that.
Which segment would you like to do next? Would you like to eat shit, or would you like to do random facts?
How many times you going to ask me if I want to eat shit?
That's what you want in the goddamn second. I want to goddamn second.
Let's
eat shit.
eat shit. You get to eat shit first.
You want to eat shit first?
You get to eat shit first.
Okay. Well,
then I will eat these veggie chips you brought.
Yes. This week, I have brought, it's called Off the Eaten Path. Veggie crisps, rice, peas, black beans, made with rice and real vegetables.
Just want you to know.
Snacks for the curious.
If you're eating the path, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to walk down it. You're doing it wrong.
Alright, get you some of that veggie chips. It looks like a flower.
It does. It looks like a piece of popcorn was molested.
What the fuck?
This is what happens when you get. It looks like an egg white.
It looks like a
with a booger in it.
It looks like a cotton swab that just got done clean as shit.
Yeah, tastes like it. The popcorn thing.
Oh,
kind of tastes like popcorn.
It ain't bad. Tastes like stale popcorn.
Yeah, it ain't bad. It does taste like stale popcorn.
So,
if stale popcorn's your thing, this is for you. Also has a good quality crunch to it. I like a good quality crunch. Irony is, I think the parts that I'm crunching are actually corn too.
Bonnie went and got one. Damn, Bonnie made
Did you just kill my dog?
Bonnie made a weird gagging noise after she ate it. Which we're not gonna blame the veggie chips.
She didn't gag before she had them.
Maybe it was coming. We just didn't know.
I guess we'll never know.
So overall, what are we thinking about these veggie chips?
I don't hate them. I could eat these.
If these just happened to fall in my hand, I would eat these too.
They're not bad. Like,
Yeah.
the more that I eat them, the more that I like them. We have to get Leslie to try these. She can tell us.
All right. Now we're going to do our next segment. Random facts. This is a big one because I split up the theme of this week into two themes. You know,
Dick pics and testicle pictures.
No.
Like when you send a picture of the dick but not the balls.
No. So, considering that death's on my mind over this funeral, this week's episode is about love and death. So I got two facts. I got facts on death and facts on love. Which one do you want to hear first? Faggot boy.
I should be the one calling you faggot boy. Damn. You know, it always starts out like things are going to be great on this podcast.
Yeah.
And we get to this section, and you're like, oh, I've got some great facts for us today.
Yeah.
And they're always depressing. So
I did one on midgets.
pretty damn depressing. So we're going to start with the death. Get it out of the way. Go to the love. And hopefully end this segment on a good note.
Alright.
But first,
You want more
I'm going to
chips?
eat one more of these.
Okay. Fact number one. On death. Fact
He
number
said
one.
on death, for those of you who did not understand.
Fact number one. 93.5% of humans have died.
Huh.
Of the estimated 108 billion people that lived here on Earth, 7 billion are left. Alright.
I just want to point out
Yeah.
that fact is kind of silly because it's like, have died, like we're not all going to die.
Well, I meant currently. This is currently. Fact number 2.
222?
2.
3 twos?
Just 1, 2. Fact number 1.
Now we're on 5 twos.
Fact number 1, 2. Not
2.
12. Not 12. Just 2. Just we're on 2. Every
Why don't you just say that?
every year, about 8 out of 1,000 people die. That's about 55.3 million a year. 151,600 a day. 6,316 an hour. 105 people a minute. Nearly 2 a second.
Sean?
Yeah.
Oh no, Sean.
That's Captain Cool. You son of a bitch.
Okay, sorry, Captain Cool. I don't know, Captain Cool. I feel funny.
Fact number 3.
Fade away, like. Not gonna ruin that for nobody.
Fact number 3. Vijay just died. Oh, just
Oh shit, that would be a shitty third death fact.
Well,
Well,
would be-
BJ just died.
Would it be scarier if I had it on my list of things?
yeah.
I got it! Fact number 3. Jellyfish cannot die of old age.
Huh.
4. Bonus fact. After death...
So somewhere out there, there's just some old ass jellyfish floating around like, God damn it, I can't fucking die.
Practically.
That sucks.
Practically. Fact number 4. Bonus fact. After death, the pancreas and other places that are filled with digestive enzymes just sort of digest themselves, and then the rest of the body, in a process called something I cannot pronounce.
How does it?
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I think it's like AUTOLYSIS. Autolysis.
You what?
AUTO, auto, LYSIS. Can't pronounce that. Fact number 5, bonus fact number 2.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't fucking know.
Wrong. Bonus fact number 2. Male corpses often get erections after death, most common in hangings.
That'd be the piss way to go out.
A hanging?
they hang me in front of everybody, and then like while I'm dying, I get like a boner, and I just kind of like smile and flip them all off, and then
what are they hanging you with?
The strongest rope in the world.
Alright. Now, since we're all depressed about death, let's go to love.
I'm glad we got death out of the way before the sunset.
Love.
Because then we can talk about love and sit here and watch the beautiful sunset together. Take off our clothes.
I just edited out the part where we took off our clothes. We're naked talking about love. Random facts of love. Fact number 1.
No one would know. We're two guys in the dark.
They just assumed we've been naked this whole time.
I just
They
assumed
weren't
you were
naked?
naked.
What?
I just assumed you were naked this whole time. I thought we both were naked.
Fact number 1. Falling in love is much like taking a dose of cocaine.
Swear to God, I thought you were going to say taking a big dump.
No, I'm taking a dose. How's that a fact?
Feels shitty all the way through, and you're so relieved when it's over.
Falling in love is much like taking a dose of cocaine, as both experiences affect the brain similarly and triggers a similar sensation of euphoria. I probably mispronounced
Euphoria.
it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not even looking at the page.
Well, dickhead.
Dickhead.
That's fact number 1. Fact number 2.
Try to get this one right. Is it a fact if you get it wrong?
You ruin the mood.
I just put my clothes back on, by the way.
Fact number 2. Cuddling releases natural painkillers.
Oh my God! No wonder I like cuddling so much.
Oxycontin is produced during cuddles. The hormone appears in the brain, ovaries, and testicles. It can decrease headaches and can help take pain away.
Makes my balls feel better.
Fact number 3. Looking into a stranger's eyes for a long period of time will most likely help you fall in love. Why do you fart when I do this? That's a new addition to the drinking game. Anytime he fucking farts, you take a shot.
How will they know unless you say it?
Okay, I've gone back and listened to all these, and you can hear you fart.
Why don't you edit them out? You're the editor.
Well, you're the one fucking farting. I was like, you want to fart? You want the whole world to hear it?
I guess.
Fact number 3.
God damn it.
If someone is gazing at you, the person's body produces chemical called... Fuck that, I'm not reading that word.
What does it look like?
A big one?
How does it start?
PHENYLETHYLAMINE.
Let me see this.
It's too dark. 2, my handwriting's bad.
Let me see. I just need to know. Fuck me.
Yeah,
That's what that says.
I told you that's like the fucking big one at the end.
You need to look up and write pronunciations for each of the words that are big that you have to put down.
Let me respell it for you.
Let Google tell you how it's said.
PHENYLETHYLAMINE.
See, this is where we'd be like, okay, Google, what the fuck did I just spell?
That word, which is associated with the fight or flight response. So if you go on a first date, try staring into the other person's eyes and see how well that goes. It should go good. Unless you're creepy and and she doesn't know you're on a date, then it might not go over so well.
Yeah, if you kidnapped her and tied her to a chair, sat her in front of a spaghetti dinner, and you're dressed really nice while she's wearing her pajamas, and you're just staring into her eyes, she might still want to call the cops after.
Yeah.
Well, fuck me.
Alright.
No, wait, don't fuck me.
Next topic, our next segment. We're kind of flowing through this podcast, ain't we?
We are. It's kind of... Ooh, I put it... Going too fast.
Well, that's about the end, because it's time for the wheel. Here comes Bonnie eat her goddamn dinner. Wheel of topics.
She looked up at you like, fuck you, I'm hungry.
We put the food before the podcast started, and she's like, nah.
Oh, but look how cute she is when she eats it. She goes, crunch, llama, 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 crunch.
Bonnie.
Oh, that's something we should have talked about.
What?
Okay, so I'm sitting here at the house, and Leslie asked me to walk Bonnie, so I hook her up to the fucking leash, and I take her outside to walk her. And I'm walking around in the middle of the night last night, going, Bonnie, 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 Bonnie. Bonnie, 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 Bonnie. I'm saying Bonnie to the theme of fucking Sanford and Son. I bring her inside, and I go to sleep. And when I get up, and Sean's sitting in my living room, Captain Cool's sitting in my living room, he's singing the same exact song to the same exact tune of Sanford and Son with the same exact words. How he would have known that I sang this the night before?
It's crazy.
How does this fucking happen? There's only one way it happens, and I'm pretty sure you have like raccoons that are mic'd up that follow me around in the woods and listen to everything I do and report back to you.
I said the word Bonnie. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I could make a Sanford and Son theme to this, and then like
it's perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just say her name enough, you'll get the damn flow right.
Bonnie.
You ready for the wheel of topics?
Yes.
All right.
The wheel
of topics.
Of topics.
Let's see. All right. Wheel of topics.
Huh.
Topic number 1.
Huh.
Dark Cloud 2.
Huh.
Dark Cloud. Or not. Topic number 2. Ghost. Topic number 3. Random top 10.
Now wait a minute.
What?
We've talked about Ghost before.
Yeah, but we didn't go into it. Topic number 3. The hell were we? Random top 10.
Let me restart.
Topic number 4. Who's got better hearing, Wolverine or Daredevil? Topic number 5. How
Daredevil.
How we want our funerals to be handled. And last topic, our ideal wedding. Kind of going to the death and love theme on this one too.
So let's start with that Wolverine and Daredevil thing.
Yeah.
I think Daredevil has better hearing.
Because what made me think of this is like
Wolverine's shtick has always been like, I smell shit from a mile away.
Yeah. So he's just got better nose.
It would suck to be at your house and like your dog shits in the woods and you're just like, God damn it, that dog stinks.
My house or anybody's house?
Like, I don't know, just to be able to smell a dog shitting across the street would be bad.
Imagine like
I don't even want to smell the shit when I'm in the bathroom with it.
Imagine someone having Wolverine's nose and Daredevil's ears. Holy shit. Shush, Bonnie.
I can smell everything!
And like,
that guy over there's a weirdo. I heard that!
He could hear, he could smell everything. And who's got really good eyesight? Like, vision maybe? Or?
I was about to be like Cyclops.
Oh. Nah. Everything's got a reddish tint.
Oh shit, I know.
Who?
From Thor.
Oh, yeah. Black dude.
Idris Elba plays his character, but I can't think of his fucking name for some reason.
Yeah.
Something Heimdall.
Yeah.
He's perfect. He can see. They're like, he could be watching right now. And he calls them into that room. And he's like, "Are you really going to go against your king?" And they were like, "We were." And he's like, "Okay, good. Come on, let's fucking do this then."
Bonnie, shush, Bonnie, shush it.
She's like, "I got to ham it up, my nigga. When's the next time I'm gonna be on the podcast, my Nick Grumps?"
Shush it. Shush it.
Stop saying the N-word, Bonnie. You are not black. You are not allowed to say the N-word.
Bonnie has a British accent. Alright. Oh, what the fuck were we? Oh, yeah, we finished the first topic.
Oh, that was it? That we weren't going to go in depth? Because you were wrong. We don't get to go in depth on it.
I was wrong.
I'm pretty sure Wolverine doesn't have, like, super hearing. You were like, who can hear better?
That wasn't like I didn't say Daredevil. I was like, who has better hearing? I didn't know.
Well, shit, of course it's Daredevil.
I didn't know the extent to Wolverine's hearing.
His hearing is so hardcore that he can see people.
That don't make any goddamn sense now that I think about it.
I know, right? Like apparently he hears he sees based off of where the sound bounces off of things.
Yeah.
But blind people can actually do that. Like I watched some documentary or something. Pretty sure it was a blind guy clicked his tongue and would listen to it bounce off of things.
That's what the sticks are for, right? Well, they
make sure they don't walk into stuff.
Yeah, that too. But they tapping it doing that.
Yeah.
Now, who has a good taste? Was there a lick-a-tongue?
Is there a lick-a-tongue in the Marvel Universe?
We'll just pretend lick-a-tongue is part of the Marvel Universe.
I feel like I don't think anybody. Maybe the Blob is like an expert since taste.
What's the last one?
He's probably tried anything. Everything.
What's the last sentence? Touch.
Touch.
So I guess Bill Cosby.
Rogue. Oh God, damn it.
Oh sorry. I was a Rogue. Yes.
Yeah, Rogue would be a little bit better than Bill Cosby.
Okay. We got Bill Cosby hands. Why do I want pudding pops?
God.
Okay. So next topic.
I keep trying to roofie myself.
Random top.
Why do I keep dropping these pills in my drinks?
Random
every time I make one.
Our ideal funeral and our ideal wedding, but those are separate topics.
Huh.
Which one do you want to handle first?
Wedding. We'll do the wedding.
Wedding. Okay, ideal wedding. So, what's your ideal wedding?
You go first, because I gotta think about it.
My ideal wedding would be to I either want like a superstar, WWE superstar entrance, or like a Batman entrance.
That'd be pretty dope. I didn't think of it that way. Because kind of like
everything else, I don't give a fuck about. Like, I'd like most of the people I care about to be there, and I like in a church or outside, like kind of like a forest kind of area, like something like that. I don't know, but like that part, I don't really give a fuck. And cake, maybe like a cool cake, but I don't really care about that either. The only thing I care about is my entrance. Now, like at some reason in my head, I come out to Kofi Kingston, and then like I do
SOS.
Pyro comes out.
Someone please help him. He's getting married. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Why? Why would it suck?
I don't know. It's marriage.
Yeah.
I'd bust through a window with some guns, kill everybody in the audience, and then get married, and then they'd all be like,
"Is this yours?"
Yep. They'd all wake up and be like clapping because they weren't actually dead the whole time.
Bulletproof vest.
Well, I would assume like it was rigged to scare the shit out of the girl I'm marrying. And she's just like, he killed everyone in my family and everyone in the audience. And I was like, just say yes or I'll blow your fucking brains. She says yes. And then everybody's like, yay! And she's like, what the fuck?
What happens after? Does she like...
She gets pissed, but she was already married to me, so... immediately files for divorce.
She's like, what the fuck? Like, well, if you get divorced too soon... everybody's going to say, hey, she can't make up her mind here, and you're just going to look bad.
Yeah, and if she tries to divorce me, then I would just be like, your family was cool with this. Are you just going to, like, write them off, too?
Every single one of them kept a secret for months. We rehearsed
it was your dad's idea.
We rehearsed
He said, you're going to love this. What did you think I was going to? A bunch of paintball tournaments?
In my head, they all had well, you said it, like they all had bulletproof vests on, and like you were shooting them all in the chest, but you accidentally shot this guy called Todd in the head.
This guy named Todd in the head. He's not getting back up.
I guess he'd be on the bride's side.
I think I'd be going to jail.
Whoops.
Should have went with blanks.
Like, we're all family. We're all family. We could keep a secret, right?
Who's who invited Todd anyway? Who's nobody? Oh,
he works here. Okay.
I was gonna be like, oh, he's just a homeless man who wandered in.
That happened at the funeral we went to.
Wow.
A homeless guy wandered in.
He probably wanted to get a look at the cheese spread.
It's kind of funny. Like he comes in late. He goes, I guess I'm late, and then like he stays for like 2-3 minutes and walks out.
He'd be late to his own funeral.
And like he sat right in the fucking front row too. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Anyway, you ready for an ideal funeral?
Yes, you go.
I want my own mausoleum to myself.
Mausoleum?
Yeah. I want my own, and I want cool statues of me everywhere. And I want everybody to be crying.
Everybody gotta cry the whole time.
Be crying. And you gotta deliver my eulogy. And you gotta call me a faggot 20 times. Start the eulogy.
Alright, mine's actually like a combined theme.
Yeah.
And
in my head, like I come in with the SOS Kofi thing, and it's with like your urn, with the urn with your ashes, and the SOS, and then like I try not to drop it.
Actually, they start wheeling in this extremely long casket,
yeah,
and they're like, "Why the fuck is this casket so long?"
Yeah,
and they get it up to the front, and they open it up, and everybody stands up and looks into the casket, and it's me with my legs spread. And my balls are on your forehead.
Well, my forehead. I'm like, I can't.
Giving you Arabian goggles.
Am I alive?
And you're dead too.
Hell, we got together.
And the guy up front's like, well, his last request.
Is this so? Are our funerals together? Or is this just your funeral?
It's both of our funerals. His
last
request.
The Captain Cool funeral is later. You're going to have to come back later.
Yeah.
This is the BJ funeral.
They're like, his last request was that no one would, or that what everyone at his funeral would get to see him teabagging you or giving you Arabian goggles for the rest of your life. And then they all like step out for a couple minutes and come back in for your funeral. And it's like, and like my balls are like moved to the side so they can see your face. And they were like,
so like right on my eyebrow.
It's like on your cheek. And they're like, his last request was that no one would ever see his balls or my balls on his face. Yeah. He's like, but I see that we weren't able to make both of them happy, considering all of you came back for the second person's funeral. Oh, yeah, we fucked up.
This is your ideal funeral.
I'm just in heaven, like, laughing at you, and you're, like, trying to fight me.
I imagine, like, we're at the, our families are at, like, the part of the will thing. Or,
I don't know why, but I just imagine, like, my balls are still on your forehead, and like you're just like for some reason
still breathing.
What?
But like our families are at the will thing, and then they're like the guy has to read out to them what we want when we're dead. I'm glad you're both here. Both families are here.
We can work this out.
You're both gonna need to hear this. And then like the agreement is my family agrees to it, but your family has to pay for it.
Okay.
You're gonna pay for a long ass casket. We'll allow his balls to be on his head. That's the deal we're having.
Saving money on a casket.
My family's all celebrating. Saving money on a casket. Oh.
I feel like your dad would totally agree to this, though. He's like, "Fuck no, I'm not paying for it." Good.
But when you first brought that up, I thought you were dead and I was alive, and then I had to agree to let your balls be on my forehead.
You get up, you're like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Fuck this shit. How did I get drawn into this?
I'm sitting there and like I can't see because your balls are on my eyes. I'm like, I can't believe this was his last request. And like I did the eulogy, so they had the mic in the casket, and I had to talk from it. I was like, BJ was a real dick.
I just imagine you're just like, then my balls fall in your mouth, you're like, oh, shit. Oh, God. I fucking hate you.
Thank you to the Morgs for watching it properly.
This is the first time his balls haven't tasted like, smelled like maple syrup.
I'm like, of course, in typical VJ fashion, his ass crack will be out for this fucking funeral.
It's just peeking up a little bit. Yep, there it is. Yep.
Alright, so that's our ideal funerals.
God damn. I think mine was better.
I don't know. I got my own little thing there, and I got like, kind of like the way I want to be buried is how Mr. Burns would want to be buried, but with everybody crying.
I still feel like mine's better.
All right.
I'm laying there teabagging you for the rest of eternity.
All right. So
here lies the bodies of Sean Dills and Vincent Willingham.
You ready for this?
Probably shouldn't say it in that order because Vincent was definitely on top.
Oh God. You ready for this top 10?
Yeah.
Alright, so last week we brought up that we want to do a top 10 spiders in pop culture. Random top 10 spiders in pop culture. Ready? What's your predictions?
Spider-Man is probably going to make number 1.
Spoiler alert, didn't make the list.
What?
Didn't make the list.
What?
He ain't a spider, he's a human.
I was thinking spider-related things in pop culture.
Had to be spiders. Alright. Sorry, I ate a chip. But alright, it has to be spiders. So, number 10. Top 10 spiders in pop culture. Charlotte.
And Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web. You know that children's book. You read it in elementary school. You didn't like it, but you were okay with the movie.
Are we talking about me or are we talking about everybody?
Everybody. That's how everybody's opinion on that movie.
Felt like it was directed distinctly at me.
Now it's like everybody. Everybody's the same feeling on that. She was the book had her name in it, but really wasn't even about Charlotte. It was about a pig. What the fuck? Longest time I thought Charlotte was the fucking pig. What did you think of this?
I was actually a fan of the pig. He was my nigga.
Was he?
I don't even remember his name though.
Wasn't it Babe?
No, that's a different pig movie.
There's too many pig movies.
Babe had like a sequel.
I saw one of them in theaters.
Probably the first one.
Probably. Number 9. Jeff.
Hello, my name is Jeff.
Yeah, he didn't have an accent. Jeff the Spider.
From?
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Shit.
Jeff was...
Oh, yeah, the son.
Jeff was Billy's son who he hatched out of a spider egg.
He was funny. He was probably I hated the episodes with him because I had to look at a spider the whole time, but...
Yeah. He was pretty funny.
Good episode.
Billy always would try to kill him.
Why don't you love me, Dad?
Number 8. Arog. Or Arog. Ararog. Arog. I think I'm saying that right. Aragog. Apparently that's the name of the spider from Harry Potter. You know the one. The giant ass spider that they found.
Yeah. Nightmares.
I actually had its action figure. I probably still do. Let me bring it?
No.
Okay.
Leave it at home. Forever.
Number 7. Tararan. Tararan. Tararan? I think it's Tararan. That's gotta be how you pronounce that. Okay, now this guy, he is a zombie monkey spider.
So Spider-Man doesn't make the list, but this zombie monkey spider.
He's actually part spider. Spider-Man just has spider power.
Spider-Man was a spider at one point. He got turned into the giant spider.
I know, but you know what? That's
99.9%
99.9% of the time he's human. Alright. So this guy is a zombie monkey spider, and he is from the anime of One Piece. What are you looking for? Ass whooping?
My phone disappeared.
Yeah, you put it down because we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure it wasn't in range.
We're good. Alright, but yeah, he's from One Piece. He's from one of my favorite arcs of One Piece where they fight a whole bunch of zombies. It's like really cool. Alright, number 6. Critter from Donkey Kong Country.
I remember him.
Yeah, he's a spider. He had tennis shoes and like he would shoot webs and he'd jump on the webs. And I don't think he came out to Donkey Kong Country 2 though. What are you doing?
Did he make it into the TV show?
I don't think so. Probably the only one who did was Rambi, the Rhino.
I randomly found this app, or my PlayStation kept suggesting this app on PlayStation 3 in the bedroom, called Tubi.
Yeah.
And it's like free movies and
like,
TV.
Is it kind of like Crackle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I downloaded it. It's just a lot shittier than Crackle.
Oh, fuck
quality.
me. Fuck.
It's so hard to get like things to work all the time.
Yeah.
But if you can, it has the show, the Donkey Kong show.
Yeah.
It came on for a little while.
Yeah.
It has the whole series on there. It has a bunch of different shit on there. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is some good stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like the
Getting it to
app
work.
sucks so bad. It's like avoid if at all possible.
I'd like to rewatch it. I did enjoy. I think I either bought or rented the movie. I think of the show. I think they did a movie, or it was like a. It might have just been a couple episodes, and I thought it was the movie. And I liked it pretty good, but that was when I was a child, so I probably would hate it now. We'll see. I'd like to go back and revisit that someday. What the fuck are you doing, faggot boy?
Hey, shut up.
What are you doing?
I was looking up. There was a specific one that I was going to see the name of, see if you actually put it on the list.
Let me know when you find it. So
I found it.
Okay.
It's a hard name to pronounce, though.
Alright. Are we ready?
Yep.
So number 10, Charlotte. Number 9, Jeff the Spider. Number 8, A.A. Rog. Number 7, Taran. I probably pronounced every one of these wrong. Number 6, Critter. Number 5, the mechanical spider from the Wild Wild West.
Oh, okay. So Robot Spider, which is literally classified as Robot first, Spider second, gets on the list. But literally Spider-Man, who is classified as Spider first and Man second, does not make the list. Fuck you.
It's different. Spider-Man's a man.
It's a fuck you.
Alright, what did you think of this spider?
You know, it didn't really bother me as much. But I feel like we talked about it on the last podcast, too.
Alright. Number 4, the Spider Queen from Gauntlet Dark Legacy. She has a whip, a giant web that you fight her on. And she's...
I don't feel like she would make it that far up the list, though. I feel like a lot of these are out of order, considering we're talking about pop culture and not Sean culture.
Sean culture. Number 3, the 8-legged freak spiders.
Fuck them. Fuck them all to death.
Oh,
but
yeah.
without touching them with your penis. Kill them all.
So...
Hate them all.
Alright, then. Alright, number 2. Queen Spider from the Arachnophobia movie. Have you seen that movie?
I don't think so.
Has John Goodman in it, and like there's these spiders that are killing everybody, and at the end they fight this big ass queen spider.
Nope.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Skip.
You ready for number 1?
Yep.
You ready to shit yourself? What? Guess what number 1 is? Take a guess.
Spider from Lord of the Rings.
Nope.
Huh.
Nope.
Didn't even make the list?
Nope. Because it's been so
Because
long.
you had to make room for Gauntlet of Dark Legacy?
Because it's been so long since I've seen those movies. I forgot it was in the fucking movie.
Okay. Okay. Who it is then?
It.
Oh, It?
It.
From It?
It, yeah.
Like fucking Pennywise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the original movie?
Where he turns into a giant
At the-
spider at
yeah.
the end and you're just like, the
That's,
fuck?
it's supposed to be like, it's like kind of like a screw form. It's a spider.
Yeah. Giant space spider.
I was like,
That movie took a curveball. You know, it was such a good movie for its time, apparently. I went back and rewatched it. I was like, this is a lot of fucking.
Okay.
It was mostly filler.
Try the goddamn audiobook. It's a lot of filler.
Nothing but filler. A
The
lot of filler, little plot.
The movie was like the most badass episode. Okay, let me rephrase this. The 1990 movie was like the most badass Goosebumps episode ever. Because like the way you watched it felt like an episode of Goosebumps, and it was still great. And I think Tim Curry's acting in that was. Okay, that sounded a little bit bad. Like I was gonna negative review. That was like me like shitting myself to the moon. Like how good of his performance was.
Doesn't sound good if you have to shit yourself at any point whatsoever.
Like it blew me away, and then like out the ass.
Still sounds like a bomb's going off and killing you, and coming out of your asshole at the same time.
It was a very good performance by Tim Curry. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
What'd
you think of my top 10 list, and how would you do it differently?
A lot of things that I would put on the list weren't on the list.
Like what?
Spider-Man.
Okay.
The Spider from Lord of the Rings. Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Kids. The Spider from Mrs. Spider's Sunny Patch Kids. It's a children's cartoon show.
Never heard of it.
Huh. Well, it's a book series, and she's got a fuck ton of,
fingers? Hands?
TV shows.
Huh.
Kids, watch it.
Is it better than Magic School Bus?
No. But is anything better than the Magic School Bus?
Yes.
As far as educational cartoons go?
Yes.
Or what?
Captain Planet.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Go Planet!
Yeah.
Alright.
But I also would have put the spiders from that one arachnid show that used to come on, where they were like in suits of armor for some reason, and people would ride on their backs.
What the fuck is this?
It was a cartoon that like came on a couple years back.
What channel?
Cartoon Network, early mornings before you went to school. I can't think of the name of the show though.
Huh.
It was interesting though.
Alright. Dude, it's been pretty fucking hot, ain't it?
Like in general?
Yeah, in general.
Yeah, it's been fucking hot as shit. We're just talking about the weather randomly.
Well, like I had a
we
joke.
ran out of things to talk about.
I wrote a joke on here and I forgot to say it earlier.
Okay.
It had to do with heat.
Okay, let me hear it.
I said, it's been so hot outside, I could literally start aquatic life in my ass sweat.
That's gross. You probably have a bacterial life going on back there, though.
Probably.
Like,
but luckily, I got off work today, and then like came over here, and Vito's nice enough to let me wash off in his bathroom. So.
I'm scared to go in there. I need to check it before you leave, just in case there's anything you need to clean up, shit on the walls or something.
That's only one time.
You gonna edit that out?
No,
that was only one time. Oh,
we talked about this before.
It was once enough, though. Like one time.
Your bathroom's so scary, though. Like I got it in. I thought I was gonna have you just come in there and hold me while I shower.
When you got in there today, me and Leslie heard boom, and she's like, "Is he okay?" She's like, "Is he dead?" And I just burst into laughter. I was like, oh my god, he's dead. He's in there dead. He's so dead. And like, she's like, and you're laughing? I was like, it's funny because like I feel like he'd say something to me beforehand, like, "Would you grease this thing up for me?" You spray a can of Pam on the fucking ground for me to get in the shower?
So slippery. Like I took one foot on it, I could feel my foot sliding. I think that's what it was. Like I put my foot on there, and it just hit back on the side of the shower.
It does that to me too.
And I'm like, fuck. Like I felt like
the weirdest thing. This is what's wrong with my shower. For some reason, it's like somebody's just coated it in butter.
Yeah.
It's so gosh darn slippery. You put your foot down on it, you're sliding all around. Once you get in there and you got your balance and everything, my feet stick to the floor for some reason. Huh. Like suction cup. One time, I forgot that it happened. Yeah. I went to lift my foot up really quick, and it went, like, there was literally a tearing sound and I had to look down at my foot to make sure, like, I didn't rip a bunch of flesh off. And the bottom of my foot was fucking purple.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was like, so, and it's weird too, because like if I get in the shower and I wash my feet first, they don't stick to anything, they don't slide around. But if I get in and they're slippery, and then I just stand there, it gets suction cupped for some reason. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand.
It's crazy. I got in there, I was like, I need BJ to build me like a thing to like hoist me up and just like
lower you down into the shower. You don't actually have to touch the ground.
Yeah, like this is awesome. And then like,
why does that remind me of the fucking Deadpool movie we just saw?
I don't know.
When he gets up off the couch.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't spoil it for me. I'll have to edit that out. I
just said when he gets up off the couch.
And
what are they gonna think? He slips and slides his way all the way into the bathroom and dies?
Yeah. Anyway, I also thought I thought like maybe it'd be cool if like me and you get in your shower one time.
Oh yeah, okay, because that sounds like a good time to me too, Sean.
Let me finish.
Oh yeah.
And then like you could be.
I was trying to avoid that actually.
You could be like Ra's al Ghul and I'll be Batman, and like we're like fighting on the ice with your bathroom shower, and like you.
Okay, so we're fully clothed, right?
Sure.
Then the what? I just imagine you get in there. I'm fully clothed, dressed like Ra's al Ghul. You get in there, you're fucking Batman with a mask alone and the cape.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm Batman. I'm like, you're naked. You're like, no, I'm Batman.
You're like, why are you naked? I'm like, flexibility. Better to punch you with. I'm like, we find that thing, and like I try to like keep my balance, and we redo the whole Batman Begins.
You try to put me in a triangle chokehold, and I'm like, no.
Do you give?
No, but maybe I don't know.
Give me a minute, like you call Leslie, like, is this gay? And like,
she's like, it's pretty fucking gay.
Like, yeah, okay, I give.
Yeah, I give.
Yeah, he wins.
Sure, Batman wins this fight anyway.
You know what time it is now? Once again, we're not doing Batman this week.
Nope, surprise.
First, we're gonna do. This is like not a triple shot, a quadruple shot
of espresso
of movies. So first up, Friday the 13th part, The Wii. What was your thoughts?
Loved it.
You know what I loved?
It was one of my more favorite ones in the series.
You know what I loved about this one?
What?
That funky intro music.
funky intro music. Okay.
Did you not like that?
It was good. I think my favorite part was the what's the word? When people aren't the same.
Yeah.
Not individuality, but like bunch of different types. What's that? What's the word I'm looking for here?
Different characters?
Yeah.
Different personalities?
Yeah, there was so many personalities in this movie.
Yeah.
That's one
if
thing
you
I liked
look
about
back at the remake, you could say, oh, that stoner guy was the Asian stoner was based on this guy, and he actually got both. They both died in the shed.
Huh.
I thought about that when I was watching this.
So the third one. So they combined multiple movies.
Combined like the first three into one.
I can see.
Well, they took aspects from all three and put them into one. Let's just say that. Aspects.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you said ass flex. I was like, son, I don't think that's a thing. You've been Googling some weird shit. How about that trailer park boy?
The trailer parkour?
I said trailer park porn.
Oh. Alright. What'd you think about the obvious 3D tricks? That didn't age well.
No.
That did not age well at all.
Not at all. Oh, man. What was your favorite death in this one?
My favorite death?
Yeah.
I kind of like the very beginning. That lady got stabbed through the eye with the crochet thing. That little... What were those
the needles.
The needle?
The crochet needle.
Got stabbed the eye. That was cool. Well, the rest of the deaths were just... The harpoon gun was cool.
Yeah, that one was dope as fuck. That was going to be my favorite kill. I just hate how she stood there and took it.
Yeah. And a lot of the characters, like, a lot of times in Friday the 13th movies, a lot of the people are pieces of shit, and you're like, oh, good, they're dead. But a lot of times, in this one, there's, like, a lot of good people. And
Yeah, like good people were actually dying. Like, you didn't want to root for the bad guy. You were like, oh, he's killing off actually decent people.
And, like, okay, let's just point out he killed a pregnant woman in this one.
Yeah.
I was like, huh. Huh.
That's one hell of an abortion.
Yeah,
He should have done it a couple years before she was born. Like 20-something years before she was born. Like when she was in her mom's stomach.
Double abortion?
Not pregnant. Yeah. Double abortion. Killed her in her mom's stomach instead of waiting 20-something years to kill her while she's pregnant with the baby.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Jason as your gynecologist?
No.
He has no tools but a machete. Sticks it down in there. He's like, yep, looks fucked up in there. No shit.
What are you doing, doctor? And then you remember he's retarded. So, Jesus fuck.
I just want to point out,
Yeah.
you can edit this part out of the podcast if you have to, but that's one thing that they missed the opportunity on in Infinity Wars. My friend pointed this out to me. I was like, oh shit, you're right. So Robert Downey Jr. plays Sherlock in the Sherlock movies, right? And
You're talking about
Benedict Cumberbatch plays him in the television series.
Yeah.
They were finally in a movie together, and neither of them looked at each other and said, no shit, Sherlock.
Here's the thing. I saw an interview where someone asked Benedict Cumberbatch this. He goes, hey, why didn't you do this? He goes, because it's cheesy. And he like yelled it, and like I was like, oh, okay. So they thought of it. He just didn't want to do it.
No, I imagine both of them saying it in unison to someone else. No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
Somebody else says something stupid, and they're both like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
Like in unison.
How
And then
come
they kind of look at each other like, huh. And they'll walk away. That would have been perfect.
That's too Deadpool, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
If they ever do a Deadpool movie, I bet your ass it's going to be on there.
Yeah.
If Deadpool ever makes it over there.
And then he'll point out how Kurgan was also in Sherlock.
Who's?
Kurgan?
The robot girl?
Oh, sorry. Kurgan the Destroyer from WWE. He was in Deadpool 2.
Was he?
Yeah, he's the guy I pointed out to you beside Black Tom.
I thought he was he the guy from the Oddities?
Something like that. They were like the Russian superior group. They had that one guy that led them down to the ring and did a bunch of talking, and then he was this like super huge dude, and that's how they thought they were going to get him over. And then he had two friends.
I think
they were both bald, clean shaven.
If he was in the Oddities, I think I know who you're talking about.
He was also in Sherlock. He played
that fight.
The fight where he fights the super huge dude.
Yeah.
Right. So
back to the goddamn Friday 13th movie we were talking about.
Yeah. Somehow getting lost up in this bitch.
Yeah. Let's see. I took a bunch of notes here. Oh yeah, the gas station attendant broke like 100 food safety laws. He was like going through the gas station, opening up packages and eating a little bit of each one and leaving it there. Like, what the fuck,
100
dude?
safety laws.
Like he opened like a box of, I imagine, 12 donuts and ate one of them.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what the
Plus,
fuck?
can you imagine the person who buys that and how pissed they would be? Like, somebody ate one of these fucking donuts.
Yeah.
I would be like, I'd be coming back like, listen here, motherfucker. Somebody ate one of these donuts. And then he'd probably just be like, was it you? Like, I mean, you just bought them. And I'd be like, oh, I can see how you would think that. So I am 500 pounds.
And, let's see, let's look at my other note. Oh yeah, the old hobo sleeping in the middle of the fucking road. Who the fuck does that? He's like, oh, the middle of the road.
He must have been a crossbreed between a hobo and a retard.
We throw the retard word out so many times this episode.
Yeah.
Maybe we should retire it this episode.
Maybe just for this episode. But we do say retard a lot, in general, on the podcast.
And
not just this episode.
I guess he was supposed to be like another Ralph because Ralph died in the second one.
Yeah, I did get that vibe because he was just running around like you've been warned. Like what? So it's just like, fuck it. Like, do they hold an election at the end? Like whenever like when Ralph died, they held an election. It's like, okay, crazy homeless Steve is gonna be the one to take up the mantle of fucking Ralph. You gotta warn these fucking kids about coming to town and fucking around.
What if they ran him over? Like, what? That would have been like a more interesting movie. Like,
if they ran him over, it would immediately have turned into, well, we need another election.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to do this the most?
Alright, let's see. What does my next note say? Oh, yeah, the biker gang was lame as shit.
They were. He broke out dude's window and then let him leave.
Yeah, and then, like, he ran over his fucking tire. That's kind of cool.
And then their big plan
was to steal their gas.
At first, I was like, well, once I realized they were going to burn down that barn,
yeah.
I was like, okay. But at first, I thought their biggest plan was to steal their gas. Oh, they're going to be trapped here. They're going to be real pissed. I was like, those fucking assholes.
We're going to steal their gas. See,
we're a bunch of shitheads, aren't we?
I was like, I'm pretty sure him running over your fucking motorcycle tire is a lot more expensive than having to buy a tank of gas.
Another tank of gas.
Yeah.
One thing that did piss me off in this movie is when she gets stopped on the bridge, how she doesn't immediately just get out of her car and run away, like when the thing stops.
Yeah.
And then it falls through. I'm like, you dumb bitch. But she flips over to reserved and now it's stuck. Yeah. I was so pissed. It's like, you could have been gone. He is so slow. You could have ran for miles before he caught you. But then he somehow would have magically been there.
So also
when she stopped running.
What's his name? Pete and the main girl, the blonde guy. The biker gang busted up their windows. He went back to town, got repaired, and like within like an hour, his windows are fixed. Like, dude, that motherfucker's fast. How long does it take it to do that shit?
It actually didn't take that long.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a sheet that's already made, and you pop open all the stuff on the side of your door. You remove the clamps to the kit, pull the sheet up out of there, put another sheet down in there, and tighten the clamps back up. That's how long it would take to do a side window. The front window, they like remove it and then do some adhesive on a new sheet and plate it in. Also doesn't take that long.
I want to add in like a sound effects, like the more you know.
The more you know.
Yeah.
I only know this because I've had to replace the motors on my roll-in windows that roll down on the side before.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that time I was driving back from Nashville and the mattress or the box springs flew off the top of my car and just happened to miss two cars behind me and crash right through Leslie's front window. She pulls over off the side of the road. And you know, obviously the mattress is done for, but like her front window is also just creamed. And
was she pissed at you?
Oh no, she was happy to be alive.
Oh. She
was in a field crying, covered in blood, and I was just like, I had no idea what happened.
You left her?
No. It flies off. Okay, so I'm driving down the interstate, and I hear pop, 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 pop. And I'm like, oh fuck. And then I look in my rearview window, I see it fly over this big ass truck behind me.
Yeah.
And I pull over. I pull over immediately. I'm like, oh god, I'm getting sued. I done hit somebody's car, and I don't know if insurance covers this. And so I pulled over, and this truck pulls over too. And I'm like, dude, are you okay? And he's like, yeah. And he's adjusting his mirror that it hit.
Yeah.
And he's like, you might want to check on that girl over there though. That was behind me.
Yeah.
It creamed right through her windshield. I look over into the field, and Leslie is standing there crying on the phone with her mom, and Bonnie is just like sniffing around in the grass, like
being adorable,
being cute as shit, being cute as shit. And I run over there, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's got like blood on her and everything, and I'm just like, she's like, you know, hysterical because she almost died.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a crazy day.
my head when he said like you look back in my head like you legit stick the top half of your body out the window and look back behind you like whoa, it's gonna happen.
It was a crazy day. I was actually legitimately lucky that it hit her car and only her car.
Yeah,
because could have gone to jail. I don't know. Some shit could have went down.
in my head, like worst case scenario, you would owe me more money because I would have to like.
Sean, I'm gonna need you to bail me out on this one.
Boy.
Yeah. DJ.
So let's talk about this one character I like. What was his name? His name was Shelly. Shelly was like the prankster guy.
Really? He was the character you liked?
Yeah, he was my favorite character. And here's what I would have done differently in this movie. The main character, the main girl, was bland and boring. And of all the characters that we were talking about how they have good personalities.
Like all the characters had like good qualities, like interesting.
And like except her. She had and her boyfriend. He was kind of bland too.
I was surprised that they both. Well, no, they both didn't live, but I was surprised that she lived.
She was like so boring and bland.
I thought this was going to be like the one where he kills them all and he goes home happy that night.
And I thought a better movie would have been a redemption story for Shelly. Like he gets on everybody's nerves and like he's like, oh, look at me, I'm fat, and like it would have been cool. I thought it would have been a better movie if he was the one who lived.
Everybody else died.
Or maybe
he saves a girl.
Maybe the one like who got harpooned, the one he liked, lived. That'd been cool.
I thought like they had a better opportunity with that. Like,
I think storyline wise,
I like how he donned the mask in that movie too.
Yeah,
but I think for me it was that scene where she's like reaching down to grab dude's wallet out of the water.
Yeah,
she can't reach it. It's like this is the perfect scene for him to jump up out of the water and grab that bitch.
Yeah.
But he can't swim, and we already know that because we saw the first movie.
Oh,
where he drowned. Yeah, so I was like, he's not jumping up out of that water anytime soon. But it made me laugh when I thought that. I was like, this is the perfect scene because she was close to the shore, or like to the shore. He would have been able to walk up out of the water, and everything. And it didn't even look that deep. Like that's one of the problems they have in their movies is like the consistency of what this lake looks like because it's always always different.
I think
this one it kind of just looked like a pond.
They're in different locations because the first one is at Camp Crystal Lake. The second one took place at the camp next to Camp Crystal Lake.
But still,
it's right next door.
Yeah.
And because they got the cop chased those kids down when he found them crossing over to Camp Crystal Lake. And the third one, you don't know. I don't really know where that. I imagine it's in the same area because Jason's nearby.
And then when Jason goes to New York, Jason went to New York.
Well, that's like 5 movies down.
Yeah, no, I'm just
so. I like the hockey mask. He got the hockey mask in this one.
He donned it.
Yeah, and
you gotta say donned like Batman. He donned the cowl.
He donned the hockey mask, and I think it looks a lot better than everything else.
It was better too because like how the mask had been used earlier in the movie, and then he comes back out wearing the mask. Like he's just kind of like, huh, I like this. Comes back out wearing it, and sets up the scene for her to be like, the fuck are you doing? But still, like she had a whole gosh damn hour to move when he shot that harpoon. Like she's just chilling. She's like, don't do that. That's not funny, Shelly. And then he pulls the trigger. Still could have moved. Like any time there, she could have moved, but no. I was just like, this. She deserves to die.
And Shelly was ripped. If it was Shelly, he would have gotten ripped and bald.
Yeah, Shelly lost a fuck ton of weight
and got taller.
Grew 2 feet. Shaved his head. Just to prank me.
You ain't slick, Shelly. Get the fuck out of here.
I ain't stupid. Now you done got one of them time machine watches and came back to the past. This is future you, all shredded. Well, I look like a stupid bitch. Harpoon through the face. Huh?
Do I look stupid?
Do I look stupid to you.
The face I'm making look stupid.
God damn.
Technically, we didn't say retards, so I think it's okay.
I think we're all good.
Okay,
You said retard, and I ruined it.
okay, so,
We can just edit all the retards out, like...
just bleep them out.
Bleep, beep, beep. That's probably what we're going to end up having to do.
Imagine we're like...
At some point.
20 years down the road, we're going to run for mayor. And like...
We've listened to your podcast!
Me and you are running together, kind of like in Step Brothers. Like, oh, we're interviewing together.
Yeah.
Like, that's us. We're both running for mayor together.
Is there a vice mayor?
And they're like, oh, do you guys recall this? I'm like, that wasn't us. That was our twin brothers.
The Bud Sugar of Bananas, obviously.
Yeah. And like, does it look like my butt could chug bananas? And then they're just
like, yeah, actually, it kind of looks like a banana chugging factory back there. I mean, there's literally an assembly line that's been shut down. They're like neck deep in my asshole. And they're like, yeah, this thing over here says banana chugging assembly line. Your asshole was literally built for this.
Speaking of that, here's one thing. Here's like my least favorite part of the movie.
Butt chugging bananas.
My least favorite part of the movie was the main girl. There's a story she tells her boyfriend that like she ran away from home one night and she was in the woods and she ran into Jason and Jason was chasing her and he finally caught her and she passed out and woke up in her room and she's like, I knew it was real. But
my family didn't talk about it and shit.
Yeah, but I was like, how the fuck? That didn't make any fucking sense. Why would Jason put you back in his room and tuck you in?
Yeah, I don't know about that part. Like, it's confusing.
And the only time they even paid off, like, they didn't even explain it. The only time they somewhat explained it is when Jason's looking at her. He takes off his mask and gives this, like, silly Riri grin. And it's like, hey. And, like, just to show, like, it's me. And she goes, oh my god, it's him. That's the only time they even played that back later.
I kind of feel like he raped her, and that was supposed to be the whole thing there.
No, what?
Yeah, like, I only feel like, you know, because why else would he take off the mask and be like, hey, it's me? Like,
but why wouldn't he have raped anybody else? He's had plenty of opportunity.
I'm sure he has had plenty of opportunity, but, like, this was just like a non-saving Crystal Lake adventure. This was, random girl in the woods. I'm gonna fuck her.
It just didn't make any sense.
I don't know. The whole thing didn't make sense. But it's just like the weird smile part where he's like, where he shows her his face and he's like, remember me? Like, it's just like, why else would he do that? Like, he might as well have just winked at her and been like, yeah.
They never explained.
You don't know. He could have been winking.
They never explained
out
what
of his
happened.
right eye.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, that'd be so gross.
Alright. So what?
Why is his head so tumored over?
Water. His water head.
Yeah, but his head was tumored over in the first movie.
Yeah.
Why? Like,
I don't know.
He was special, not like. He looked like. What's the guy from the Goonies name? I can't think of his name.
Chunk, something.
Not him though. The fucking, the one in the Goonies that was, looked like Hatchet face.
I thought that was his name.
No, Chunk was the little fat kid.
Oh, then I don't know. So what are we gonna give it the rating?
I'm going to go on the ratings for this one. I'm going to go with a 7.5 because 7.5? It was a good, solid Friday the 13th. Probably my favorite out of the ones that I've seen so far, but I don't remember exactly what I gave the first one.
Probably 6 or 7.
I feel like I gave
I'm pretty sure this is your highest rating of, or at least a 7. You probably gave one a 7.
Yeah, I feel like, because I want to say it's just a little bit better than the first one. The first one's my favorite so far. Yeah. Or it was my favorite until I saw the third one. So it took place over the third one. Plus, I mean, he wasn't getting like hit in the back of the head with shit all the time in this one.
It is a lot more tough. He got a lot more buffer for this one.
I mean, he was getting hit. He was getting hit. He got hit a lot.
Yeah.
But was it this one or the second one where he's literally just constantly getting hit over the back of the head with shit.
Probably both. He gets hit a lot.
He
in this
gets
one,
hit
too.
a lot.
She throws a bookshelf at him, and like books fall on him. He falls down, and he gets stabbed in the leg at one point.
Yeah.
And I think he gets stabbed in the
He
hand.
took a lot more pain in this one. Because, like, he actually is getting stabbed and hit with weapons.
And he got hanged.
Yeah.
And
then he's just like, bitch, grabs that rope, starts pulling himself up.
yeah.
I was like, that's fucking cool.
But I think that probably might have been in a dream, right? Or was he still...
It was still happening, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Because she...
Oh, then she stabbed him, right, with the axe?
Yeah.
That well-placed axe?
Yeah, well-placed.
And here's what I'm going to give it a 6. And I would have gave it an 8 if the whole thing where she's like, I ran away and Jason found me and I passed out and I magically appeared back in my house. If it wasn't for that, I would give it a 7. And if they
8, you went from 6 to 8 to 7.
Let me finish.
Oh, okay. Confusing me is what was going on there.
And then if she was a lot more interesting, or if they would have ended it with Shelley being the survivor and like having like a redemption storyline, it would have gotten an 8.
Okay.
But
so you're a picky son of a bitch. I get it.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, now
you prima donna bastard.
Now we're gonna jump into
our next movie review.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
What'd you think of Iron Man?
It is, out of the first act, is probably my favorite.
Out of the first act?
Out of the first act, up until, obviously, Avengers is probably my favorite.
I thought it was really good. I don't know, it was just like, I don't know, it's just really good. Like, they're all good.
Like, well, they're all good, but it's just like, even the way this movie ends kind of was perfect for me. Like, everything about this movie was good.
I remember the whole time, I'm like, where's the song? Where's Iron Man going to
Yeah, it's going to be in there.
I was like, I can't wait. Like, the whole time, first time I watched the movie, when it came out in theaters, I'm like, where's it at? Where's the song? The whole time.
Yeah.
And at the very end, I was like, I forgot about it. I'm like, oh, fuck, there it is.
They got me.
And this time, I knew where it was, so it was cool, and then it's just really good. I noticed a lot of the people who help out the heroes in these Marvel movies, like who help them out in the beginning, die off a lot.
Yeah.
Like
the Doctor.
The guy, the Doctor and Iron Man got killed off.
Yeah.
He helped them.
But he shaped Iron Man for the future, because without the Doctor, he would have never became Iron Man, and he wouldn't have. That Doctor helped him find his moral compass in that movie, and I feel like that's a very initial plot device right there, because to this day, Iron Man struggling, conflicting, having this conflicting struggle, whatever you want to call it, in his morals.
Yeah. Like
in Civil War, all the way up to Civil War, you know. And
they copied this whole mentor thing with Captain America, when his mentor, who helped him become who he was, who picked him for the subject, he gets killed off too. Like immediately, it's kind of like Iron Man. As soon as he turns Iron Man, he dies off immediately. And as soon as Captain America turns Captain America, he gets killed off immediately. It's kind of like copy and paste, but
Marvel did do that a lot in their early.
But it still works. It still works. If they were standalone movies, it still works. But what do you think of Jeff Bridges as the bad guy?
He's a great bad guy. He was excellent. I like how the first time I saw that movie, it managed to actually surprise me when he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that at some point, because of who his character was, he would be the bad guy. Or at some point, because of who his character was, maybe not in the first movie. I definitely didn't think it was going to happen in the first movie.
Yeah.
But, like, he would turn on Stark. But when it turned out he was just the bad guy, I was like, wow. Actually didn't see that coming. I thought they were going to go with the 10 rings. I thought it was going to be more in that direction. But I definitely like the direction that they went.
Yeah. So, what are you going to give this one?
I'm going to give this one a 7.
You're going to give it an 8.
I'm going to give it a 7.
Alright. Who's the picky one now? Or you just like giving 7. Every time we review something, it's always.
Well, I wanted to give it an 8, but there was a lot of stuff that dipped me down, though.
Alright, what dipped you down? What dipped you down?
The action scenes.
What about them?
I'm trying to think back. I just watched it last night. The scene where... Okay, the first action scene where he's booted up in the suit.
Yeah.
And he goes and he does a superhero landing. You know, that fight scene is perfect.
Yeah.
I loved it. And then the second... I'm trying to remember the second fight. The second fight is Iron Man. What did he do? Oh, the running from the U.S. military, hanging on to the undersides of the belly.
Yeah.
And then that was good. The fight with... I can't remember his name. Obadiah Stane?
Yeah.
Was it Stane?
Maybe.
I feel like his last name was Stane. Stein?
We'll call him
Obi. We'll call him Jeff Bridges.
We'll call him Jeff Bridges.
Bad guy Jeff Bridges, like the dialogue in that fight. Meh. That stupid bitch that runs over him as soon as she drops the car. Like, I just saved your life. Well, I'm gonna run you over. With my kids screaming in the background. And, like, I wanted more of a Iron Man wins type scenario. Like, Mortal Kombat. Bah, bah, bah. Iron Man wins. But it was more of a, you have 2% battery left, sir. And, like, roll over and die while the reactor shuts down this dude's suit. But I did love how that just, for Jeff Bridges' character to go out and just such a bang, like he falls down into the reactor and just,
yeah.
I loved that part. And then the other dips for me were what was it? Oh, the consistency of characters from that movie to the next movie. It killed me because the character they had for Rhodey in the first movie, I thought, man, this is perfect, and I fucking love that actor. And then, you know, Don Cheadle took over, and I was like, this is gonna suck. Turns out Don Cheadle is actually a really good Rhodey.
Yeah.
So I felt bad, but the consistency.
I like Don Cheadle better.
Me too. I did. I didn't think I was going to, but it turns out he's actually a really good Rhodey.
Yeah.
And it was just the consistency in that movie and the next movie for them to switch actors kind of bugged me.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they like went back and like had Don Cheadle redo all his roles, all his lines in that movie, and like redo those scenes, but just like with him there by himself. And then I also thought it'd be cool. Like, it'd be expensive, but also do it with Mark Ruffalo for the Incredible Hulk movie.
Well, they don't have to for the Incredible Hulk movie because it was made by Universal Studios and not Disney Pictures. Walt Disney Pictures. So they don't have the rights to it, I don't think.
I think they kind of do, but kind of like half and half, maybe.
Half and half, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I guess you'd think they could do it because Universal Studios would at least want to make money off of it.
Yeah. Re-release it. Alright, ready to move on to the next one?
But I don't think just having Mark Ruffalo in it's going to make it a better movie.
Maybe.
That movie had its own faults.
Maybe.
It could. I mean, he's a good actor. He's the best Hulk we've had. But that movie still had its own faults.
I watched like a thing on him the other day talking about how tragic his fucking life is.
It probably is.
Like,
he's been in a lot of great movies, though.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, dude, this guy's been through a lot. Like, he had a brain tumor. His brother was murdered. Yeah, and like some other shit I can't remember. But I was like, damn, son.
Irritable bowel syndrome. Just some other shit I couldn't remember.
Kicked in the throat by a horse.
One time, he was diagnosed with diabetes. Turns out, he just had high blood pressure.
He once got code-breakered by Chris Jericho in a supermarket.
He once had a threesome with Freddie Mercury.
So fuck.
Well, now he would have, like, AIDS. Because Freddie Mercury died of AIDS.
Yeah, I know how Freddie Mercury died.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I was like, how old?
Pretty tragic.
How old would he be? Because Freddie Mercury died like I'm gonna guess the 80s, and like
also he's immortal. He can't die, so he's constantly dying of AIDS but can't die. Who does that sound like?
Deadpool?
Yeah, constantly dying of cancer but can't die. Pretty sucky life.
Yeah. Alright, fuck. Yeah. Are we moving on to the next movie?
Yeah, let's move on to the next.
That's movie 2. We're going to jump to movie 3. Are we doing?
Man.
Yeah. Are we doing Iron Man 2?
Yeah, that was next in
Iron
succession.
Man 2.
Iron Man.
A lot of people give Iron Man 2 a bunch of shit.
And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay.
You want to go first?
I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it wasn't as good as the first one, but like it was still really good. And I really like the... I loved the arc with Robert Downey Jr. The only bad thing was for me was I don't understand why Mickey Rourke's mad.
Why are you mad, Mickey Rourke?
Why
are you mad?
I like the Hammer guy, the other guy who's like a rival of Tony Stark. I love that guy, and I understood his point of view. I just don't get why are you so mad, Mickey Rourke?
Why are you so mad, Mickey Rourke? I just
that's a good dog name,
Mickey Rourke. God.
Anyway,
yeah, I didn't like his character. Just like the fight scenes were okay, but
he looked badass, and I was like, "Oh, cool! He looks cool."
I never looked at him as a threat, though.
But
that was my main issue. I never looked at him as a threat. I never looked at the drones as a threat. Literally everything that could possibly be a threat in this movie, to me, is not a threat. And I'm like, oh, it's Iron Man. Iron Man's got this. So we're looking at Iron Man takes on robots and this guy with 2 whips.
Yeah, he fought Whiplash twice and beat him both times.
Yeah, and we're just like that was what killed it for me is how he beat him the first time so easily. I was like, wow, okay. And you want me to buy this dude as a credible bad guy?
They could have had him escape, and then like the Hammer guy, because I guess they had that. So the Hammer guy, I think that's his last name, gets him out of jail and fakes his death, and then brings him over to him. But like they could have just like have him find him anyways because he's rich. You know, he's rich. Rich people can do shit.
Yeah.
That's just simple movie logic.
Movie logic.
And like he finds them and like hires them. It's like, hey, I know you don't like Tony Stark. Neither do I.
Let's work together.
Yeah, they would have fixed that and fixed like go in a lot more detail of Mickey Rourke's.
Yeah, that was kind of bullshit. Like they didn't give you any of his backstory. Even the introduction of his character was lame.
Yeah,
like there was just no plot development for that character. You understand why he's mad and why he's upset, but you don't understand why he's going to such ridiculous lengths to, piss off Tony Stark.
Yeah.
It was kind of annoying.
But besides that, I really like the new what's his name? His best buddy.
Rhodey.
The
new Rhodey.
I like Don Cheadle. I think I don't know. I just wish like they could go back in time and fix that, but it's not a big deal. I think he's a lot more better charisma than the other guy, the dude from Empire.
Yeah. As Rhodey, yeah. But
it's a lot
the
more
dude from
charisma.
Empire is actually a really good actor, though. He's really good. You should watch Empire sometime. You'd be surprised. You'd be like,
Maybe.
damn, he's a pretty good actor.
Maybe.
I mean, I will admit I stopped watching it in the 4th season, but that's just because show's like 45 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
I still gotta make time to watch WWE. What do you want from me? And all the shit we watch for the podcast.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
What do you want from me, life? And
not enough hours in the day, life.
besides that, I'm just gonna give a 7 out of 10. Like, but the movie was really good. Besides that one little nitpick of the main bad guy.
I'm giving it a 5.
5 fuck.
I mean, you gotta have a bad guy to have a movie.
But like to me though,
it was also like stolen technology again. Like that's just like a running thing, I guess, for Iron Man movies. So we got stolen technology.
He needs to have better security on his...
Better security, stolen technology, and then I don't know. It was a lot of repackaging.
But I think the story overall was. Really
the story was good. It's and all the cryptic shit.
Well, what'd you think about like Nick Fury and Black Widow?
I think Black Widow looked amazing in that movie compared to now.
Like,
I'm not saying she looks old now.
Yeah.
Even though it feels like that's what they're going for because the blonde hair and everything. I don't know. But like I meant like
maybe she's trying to change it up.
She had like long curly hair in this movie. Kind of good, kind of nice. I liked it.
I like that scene where her and Happy go and fight, and she beats up all those guys, and Happy beats up one guy.
Yeah,
I got him. Don't worry. And he looks around like she done took out the whole crew. All right, let's move on to the final movie review.
Final movie.
Thor.
The final countdown. Billy do.
This one's Thor.
Billy do. The final countdown.
Alright, shit stains. Ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Alright, what'd you think?
I'm gonna give it a 6.
6?
6.
Damn, son.
6.
Damn, son.
A 6.
You just salting all up the place. What'd you think? Oh, did you not like it or did you like it?
I liked it. It just passed the likability.
But you almost didn't like it?
I almost didn't like it.
I liked it.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like it was too soon for Loki to be a bad guy, in my opinion.
You thought?
It did.
You thought that should have been like the end thing?
Yeah, like I feel like that. Like he should have been the main bad guy throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, sure they put the focus on these ice dudes, which aren't even important after this movie, by the way. Never mention them again.
The Frost Giants?
Frost Giants. I mean, they might mention them, but you never see these shits again.
I thought that was the whole thing of the whole Dark World was the Frost Giants.
I mean, yeah, but they never... The Dark World?
Yeah.
No, the Dark World, he's fighting that elf dude. Fucking... The dark elf looking dude.
Oh.
Can't think of his name.
Anyway.
Alright, I need to watch... Did you watch Dark World recently?
I haven't seen it.
That's what's up. Shut up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's just... The action that they had going on was good, but it wasn't, like, consistent for me.
Yeah. I liked it.
I did like the fight scenes, but the fight scene when Thor finally got geared up and he fought the big obelisk, whatever you want to call it, I felt it ended too abruptly.
Like, damn, it says he got that hammer. He's like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
And
I wanted to see a really good fight between them. Yeah. I was like, yes, this is what we've been waiting for. This is even what the moment built up for. Lightning strikes him. Let's do this. And it's over.
The whole movie is about...
And he's like picking the thing up. Maybe if I spin my hammer faster. And then he lifts it up off the ground. He's the god of thunder, not wind.
Well, I think the whole thing pretty much is just about him growing up.
Yeah, that is true. Him becoming... But that's like what we get throughout all the movies. Is just his maturity level goes up and up and up and up.
I think it kind of goes down around the third one.
Around Avengers.
I thought, I'm going to give it a 7. I think it was a solid movie. I mean, I didn't really have a whole lot of complaints with it, so like I had fun with it.
Yeah, I did have fun with it too.
So, I kind of agree. Like maybe not push Loki so fast, but I mean, I like the way it turned out. They were getting ready for Avengers,
and it had so much going on. Like they fought the giant robot as a bad guy. They fought the Frost Giants as a bad guy. And it turns out they got to go back home and fight Loki because he's the real bad guy.
Yeah.
His father's in a coma. Like, there's a whole lot going on in that movie.
Yeah.
Shit. He's got to retrieve his hammer, but he doesn't even actually retrieve it. Once he's worthy enough to have his hammer, it comes to him. Doesn't even call for it. He just reaches up and it's in his hand.
Like right when they killed him off, like that right moment it resurrected him.
Yeah, like he because he was mortal and he died from a backhand. I just want to say, I want to point that out. He got bitch slapped to death. But yeah,
it was a good bitch slap.
One hell of a bitch slap. Left marks and everything. There's streaks going up the side of his face.
I feel like you're one faggot insult away from getting one of those. I imagine I bitch slap you through a wall and like my hand's gone. Like fuck!
I come back and I'm pissed.
Wait, before you do anything, I want you to know it blew up my hand, so we're kind of even Stevens on this one.
Oh no, you hurt me. Now I hurt you.
I say, no fucking hand, dickwad.
I punch you in the face, I spread your legs and start stomping on your balls. Like Jeff Hardy stomping. Like when he spreads their leg and jumps up and does that leg drop to the balls.
Oh, I'd have to get like a damn knife hand.
I would use the hammers of doom on your balls.
That's what we nickname his fucking ridiculously sized feet. Like, they're not like, they're just so fucking fat of feet, and his toes are like marshmallows.
Slightly caramelized.
Yeah. It's like two big fucking hands with little marshmallows glued on the end of them.
Asshole.
Is that the end of movie reviews? Any last comments?
We'll do a quick little thing to say. If you haven't seen it yet, go see the new Deadpool 2 movie.
It is awesome.
Awesome.
That's
It's
all we're
worth
gonna say.
It's worth it.
And then when it comes out on DVD, we're definitely reviewing that shit.
We're
gonna get
worth
all up. Once it comes out to DVDs, the spoiler gloves are off, and we're gonna go all up into that.
We're gonna be balls deep in that DP.
But right now, we're gonna go all deep in that Two Guys in the Groove.
Two Guys in the Groove.
What are you grooving with this week? Oh, by the way, next week will be the last week of Two Guys in the Groove. But the week after, we're going to come out with Chapter 2 of Two Guys in the Groove with a whole new playlist. We're starting a whole new playlist up.
Two Guys in the Groove Season 2.
Yeah.
Or,
Chapter 2 or whatever.
Something.
Part 2.
Continued. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
But, so we got this week and another week, and then we're going to...
Unless you just want the playlist to reach 1 million songs!
Yeah, we're going to end the playlist on next week's songs and start a whole new playlist. So... we just got up to 3 people on our Spotify playlist got following us. Now we're gonna start a new one. Like we just now got people, but we don't want to get the playlist too long. So we're gonna have to end it. It's already at 2 hours.
Yeah.
So what are you grooving with this week?
This week I'm going with my boy Schoolboy Q. For some reason, his song "Collard Greens" has been stuck in my head.
Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q. For some reason, that song "Collard Greens" has been stuck in my head all week long. Also featuring Kendrick Lamar. I'm pretty sure Kendrick Lamar is in this song. So he finally made the list. That's good.
Yeah.
Kendrick, my boy. But yeah, it seems like my boy Schoolboy Q has fallen off the map, and I want him to put out some more music, some new music.
Yeah.
I need to look in to make sure he's not in jail or something, because that happens to rappers a lot these days. But yeah, I need to figure out what's going on with him and find out why I ain't getting any more music by him.
Alright. So, this week I'm going to go with the song because coming out soon on the Cool Kids with Asthma YouTube channel is our first Let's Play. Ooh. And it's me and my girlfriend Mary, and we do a Let's Play of the game Octodad. So this week on the playlist I'm going to add Octodad, Nobody Suspects a Thing by Ian McKinney. It's the theme to Octodad.
Octodad!
And the theme song that I put it on there, like when I still work at Walmart, but I used to be on night shift on Walmart, and I'd go around sweeping. And then when the PS4 first came out, they had like little demos and trailers, and one of the trailers was Octodad, and like it played the theme song and showing gameplay of the music. And I'm like, that'll be like one of the first games I'll get when I get my PS4. And sure as shit, when I got my PS4, I looked the game up and got it because of just of the theme song. And I was like, dude, that theme song's awesome. I want to play that game. And eventually I did, and that's what made me get it.
Yay!
Yay.
Sounds gay.
Back in the door! Alright.
I fell into the neighbor's house.
Let's do some housekeeping here.
Housekeeping.
Alright, so first off, follow our playlist, Two Guys in the Groove, on Spotify.
Nigger.
Okay.
Two Guys in the Groove.
Two Guys in the Groove. Follow our YouTube channel, Cool Kids with Asthma.
If you want.
Do it.
Do it.
And
Do it.
You can email us at twoguysinthedark@gmail.com.
Hey, have we ever gotten any email?
I don't think so. I haven't checked it.
No.
And, we probably have.
Isn't that something you should do?
Like, I think I
Email us at 2guysinthegroove. Nope.
2 Guys in the Dark.
Or 2 Guys in the Dark.
Follow me on Instagram. I'm Captain Cool69. Your butt chugging bananas on Instagram.
Which animal did I just kick, by the way?
Wally.
Oh, cool.
And you could follow the podcast on Instagram at 2 Guys in the Dark. You could. That's your cool
2
shit,
Guys
man.
in the Dark.
You can follow us on Twitter.
If you feel like, because Twitter kind of lame in the dark.
You could.
That's your cute shit.
You can follow us. You can go to our website at.
We have a website?
Yeah, 2 Guys in the Dark.
2 Guys in the Dark.
You can follow us on Facebook. Bonnie, what? Time out. Bonnie, this is the end.
You don't have to follow us on Facebook. I don't even follow us on Facebook.
Fuck you!
I should. I'll check into that. 2 Guys in the Dark.
We are.
We are sad. That's what we are.